Phoenix Mercury going up against the Los Angeles Sparks. With Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're courtside here in sunny Southern California. Hope you guys brought your seatbelts. These teams fly up and down the floor.
I'm strapped in. I locked it in. I'm ready to go. This is a matchup I've been looking forward to. I love these fast-paced ones.
Yeah, me too. But the big question is, who can slow the other one down? I also think dictating the pace is going to be key right here.
Here we go. And so off the tip, it's Phoenix. And here's Thomas. Pass to Sabali. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
In the paint, Sabali has the tools to be dominant. Look at her muscle her way to the shot there.
Jackson gets the bucket.
She found the perfect spot behind the arc there. A big gap in the D.
Copper outside. Here's the three. Good on the triple.
Copper is such a good three-point shooter. That's the kind of look you're working towards.
And here are the Sparks now. And how about last season from Kalia Copper, the best of her career?
No doubt, and it was her 9th year in the league. Copper averaging 20 points per game for the first time, named All-League for the first time, solidifying herself as an elite guard in this league.
Now here's Copper over Jackson, and there's another one for the Mercury.
That's a shot that Copper likes a lot, and right there, you can see why.
Here's Jackson, another three for the Sparks.
Off to a nice start. They've hit all three from the field.
Outside Whitcomb. To the inside. And Thomas gets it to go.
Keeps defenders uncomfortable, and I think it's because of Thomas's ability to play assertive but composed around the rim.
Now here's Jackson. And a miss there on the triple. On the wing, Sammy Whitcomb, started by Jackson. Copper misses.
Well, all good things must come to an end, and they finally miss after making their first 4 shots.
Jackson, no good. Outside Whitcomb. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Jackson outside. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Sabali. Pass to Copper. There's the three. The Mercury with another miss. So it's the Sparks now. Jackson outside. And she's good on the 3-ball.
You know, she's having a nice quarter, scoring with confidence.
The Mercury trail. First quarter of action and just under 3.5 minutes played. Leah Copper from outside. Not happening with that shot. She's put up 5 and made 2. Launches a 3. Another 3 for the Sparks.
Oh, they're setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
Yeah, that's 5 3-pointers made already in just the first quarter. I mean, they're off to one heck of a start.
Now here's Thomas. Pass to Whitcomb. Thomas left side. And she banks in the layup.
Beating opponents with physicality. I love that rugged, old-school style that Thomas can bust out.
What a huge trade for the Mercury in the offseason, picking up Alyssa Thomas from Connecticut.
When you talk about Thomas, I mean, think about this. Top 5 in MVP voting in each of the last 3 seasons. She's a do-it-all type forward. Averaged 10 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists last year, and she brings toughness to this team.
And Whitcomb isn't afraid to go in amongst the trees. Impressive finish inside.
Jackson gets the bucket.
He's looking pretty confident out there, huh? 5 of 7 so far from the field.
And here the Mercury. They trail by 7. On the wing, Kalia Copper. Lets the 3 fly. Brink grabs the miss.
Yeah, she's been off her game this quarter. Just hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go down.
And the Sparks, another 3.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Tough to guard a team when they can space it out like this, am I right?
Now here's Copper. 5 points in the game. And rebounded by Brink.
It hasn't been a very good day for her, guys, and her team really needs her, desperately needs her to start burying those shots. There's been a huge discrepancy between these teams in their effectiveness from three-point range.
Yeah, it's been pronounced and definitely a big factor to point to in this game.
Now here's Copper. Again, the miss by Kalia Copper. Jackson outside. Score the basket, her 4th, and she's only missed 1 of her 5 shots tonight.
They couldn't have dreamed of a much better start they've had here tonight.
Yeah, they came in with a tremendous offensive game plan. It's worked perfectly, and what a lead they already have to show for it.
And you got to give credit to this coaching staff as well. They came into this game prepared perfectly.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. The Sparks on top, up by 15. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And welcome back. The Sparks leading. Here's Jackson. Off the mark there with the 3. And it's the Mercury with the ball. We've seen Satu Sabali take her game to another level. Fellas, how has she done that?
Well, to me, you look at her three-point numbers. I mean, the first 3 years, about 25% from deep. Last 2 years, a blistering 43%. Satu's consistency from deep has really opened up the floor in the rest of her game.
Down low. And she takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Great quarter for her at the offensive end, trying to will them back.
Here's Jackson. And the Sparks, another 3.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Bonner outside. And she can't answer back the three-pointer offline. To the paint. Pass to Plum. Jackson back to Plum. Shoots over Sabali. And the Sparks getting another bucket right there.
Her ball distribution has been outstanding.
Yeah, Tim, all you have to do is look at the numbers. Those assists do not lie.
And they keep piling up.
And here's Copper. It's hauled in by the Sparks. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Jackson. And the Sparks, another 3.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pass to Thomas. To stop the run. It's hauled in by Cannon.
The D was ready for her that time, and they had to be. She is strong in the paint.
Jackson gets the bucket.
These defenders better start closing down their shooters.
Yeah, that's 2 straight from long range.
A difficult situation for Phoenix. Outside Sabali. Inside, Thomas makes it off the glass.
They're just killing them in the paint.
You can say that again. I mean, the defenders aren't being nearly aggressive enough down low.
They're just killing them in the paint.
Thank you.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Triples keep on falling, guys. 3 in a row now.
These defenders can't stay so soft on the perimeter.
And shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Bonner outside. Off target from outside.
Even with every shot clanging off the iron, she seems determined to continue hoisting up these threes. But I think it's time to maybe take a step in.
Here's Jackson. And no good trying to get that one. A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Sparks ahead, up by 16. And we'll see you right after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Welcome back to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the final 2 quarters. And Jackson, a strong contribution so far in this one.
Her decision-making simply flawless today. Nothing but quality shots from her in the first half. She wasn't forcing anything.
Yeah, but I think here in the second half, they may want her to be a little more assertive and start taking more shots, even the tough ones.
Here's Plum.
You know, it's hard to believe, but the Sparks haven't been to the playoffs since the 2020 wobble.
Yeah, before this dry spell, they had been to 9 straight postseasons. But since they've lost some stars, some legends, and it hasn't been the same in LA, they're hoping this group can turn things around and make it back to the playoffs.
To the middle. Pass to Whitcomb. The 3 is up.
And rebounded by Brink.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor. It's all adding up.
Well, you look across the team stats, it's one of many areas they're winning, and they've secured a big lead.
It looks very sharp tonight.
I'm loving it.
That's a dozen straight points coming off of threes.
Yeah, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is, I'm going to go out on a limb and say it, non-existent. She kind of short-armed that shot after doing a nice job of getting open.
Here's Jackson. And the Sparks, another 3.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the three-pointers they're allowing.
I don't know. I mean, there might be more defense in warm-ups. They need to close down on these threes. They've yet to hit a slow start to the second half.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Kelsey Plum from outside. And the 3 ball is good.
Last 5 makes, all 5 from long range.
And the defense hasn't pressed up to deny it. They're hanging back, and they're getting picked apart.
Pressure the ball, pressure something.
Now a timeout called by Phoenix. Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Can they get it? And Thomas gets it to go.
They get one to drop. 1 of 4 here in the third.
Lots of All-Stars changed teams in the summer of 2024, including Alyssa Thomas.
Yeah, spending her first 11 years with the Connecticut Sun, finishing top 5 in MVP voting in each of her last 3 years. Thomas was so close to getting the Sun their first WNBA title, losing twice in the finals. just for Thomas, an incredible run in Connecticut. If you allow Whitcomb to get a shot off in rhythm, off a nice pass, it is normally going in.
And the Sparks, another three.
This is a nice third-quarter surge they've got going on right now.
Yeah, and it's a great time to get hot, just as we get into the meat of the second half.
Absolutely. Build some distance. Try to get things going.
Looking to get it going.
Copper misses.
She's killing them with her poor shooting.
Jackson. Whitcomb defending.
Back to Jackson. Pass to Jackson. Brink. Shot clock at 5. Now here's Jackson. To the wing on the left. Oop, there's the 24-second violation, so they'll turn it over. The Mercury making a switch here. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Thomas down low. The Sparks grab the miss.
They've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers, too.
Yeah, it's been a gritty performance and a physical brand of basketball, but hey, that's how you win.
Bring your lunch pail.
Copper right side. The three. It's hauled in by Cannon.
Those have been some terrible shot choices, Blake. That was not good at all.
The offensive rebound. And the basket by Hamby.
Never a player short on effort. Dearica Hamby, a winning player. Second chance points can be the difference most nights.
Pass to Whitcomb. Here's Copper. Launches it. Cans it from downtown.
Look, if you give her enough room outside, she's going to take advantage and more often than not knock down that shot.
Now Burrell. And here's Jackson. Pass to Burrell. Plum, 4 on the shot clock. From the arc. And it's Kelsey Plum again missing.
For the Mercury, a 2025 trade brought in all-star Satu Sabali.
A first-team All-WNBA selection in 20...
Outside Sabali. Up top, Thomas.
Well, in terms of roster building for a front office, what would be your guys' approach? What's the key?
To me, easier said than done, but it's all about drafting well. Getting good players on rookie-scale contracts, it's basically a cheat code.
And I'll add, you also can extend those players. Even give them the core designation if you have to, which provides them with a 1-year fully guaranteed Supermax contract. So all in all, guys, one great pick can surely change a franchise.
And the Mercury with possession. Pass to Sabali. Now Copper. Whitcomb, that's good.
That's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to do it.
And this has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a very nice job of extending their lead.
Here's Jackson. And the Sparks, another three.
I love it. Keep shooting. As the threes keep dropping for her, she'll keep shooting,
As she should. Look, when you're having the kind of day she's having from long range, why not just keep firing them?
Back to Copper. Lets it go from deep. And Peely pulls it down. Here's Jackson. Offline with the three. And so here's Phoenix. To the paint. Whitcomb. The lead pass was put in just the right spot to produce the layup.
She made that pass to a spot and let her teammate run right into it. That is how you distribute the basketball.
Jackson, no good. Phoenix with the ball. Here's Thomas. Pass to Copper. Whitcomb. 6 to shoot. Here's Thomas. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And they're making this a runaway.
Yeah, the only question here for us to follow is how big the lead will eventually become.
Here's Jackson. Sinks the triple.
Since the start of the fourth, Brian, that three-point shot has really been there for them.
Yeah, doing an excellent job, Tim, of finding the open teammate on the perimeter this quarter. The three-pointer is a major weapon for them right now.
Out of bounds, it'll be the Sparks ball. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Can't argue with it. Just get the W. Get home.
Buries it from three-point range.
Terrific run to put this ball game away.
And now let's see just how much longer they keep that foot on the accelerator.
Yeah, got to keep it on the accelerator to the finish line.
And so it's the Sparks.
A big performance from you on both sides of the ball against Alyssa Thomas. Arguably, the toughest forward to ever play the game. How were you able to get it done?
The past few times we played them, Alyssa took me to school. So I wanted to come out and show that I learned a lesson or two.
Nice. What do you do differently on the defensive end? And are you more comfortable now facing some of the top players in the league at this point of the season?
Early season jitters, that's a part of the game, but they didn't last long. At the end of the day, we're all pros. We all have a job to do. This time around, it was my job to make it hard for Alyssa to score and box her out. Easier said than done, obviously, but that's what I focused on.
Cool.